In the heart of London, back in the year 1872, lived a man who was an enigma wrapped in a riddle. His name was Phileas Fogg. While his name was known in certain circles, the man himself was a mystery. He was a creature of habit, a master of order, and a slave to the clock. His home on Savile Row was as quiet and predictable as he was. Neighbors would whisper, wondering about this solitary figure who lived without family, without any apparent work, his days unfolding with the precision of a Swiss watch. Mr. Fogg's entire existence was a symphony of schedules. He left his house at the exact same minute every morning and returned at the very same time each evening. A delay, no matter how small, was an unwelcome disruption to his perfectly calibrated world. His meals, his reading, even his daily walks were planned with mathematical precision. To some, he seemed cold, distant, and proud. Others speculated he was a wealthy eccentric. But the reality was far simpler. Phileas Fogg cherished calm, order, and discipline above all else. His daily pilgrimage took him to the Reform Club, an exclusive haven for London's most powerful and respected men. Imagine polished oak tables, plush red leather chairs, and the gentle rustle of newspapers under high, grand ceilings. It was a sanctuary of reason and decorum, where debates were sharp but voices never rose. Inside this temple of respectability, Mr. Fogg would spend his hours, absorbed in newspapers or engaged in a game of whist, a card game that demanded intense concentration and strategy. He was a man of few words, but when he spoke, each syllable was chosen with care, clear and to the point. He moved through life like a ship on a placid sea, seemingly unshakable. But on the morning of October 2nd, 1872, a ripple disturbed the calm surface of his life. His servant, overwhelmed by the relentless rigidity of the household, had quit. Unflustered, Mr. Fogg simply placed an advertisement for a replacement. And on that very same day, a man named Jean Passepartout arrived at his door. Passepartout was a Frenchman in his 30s, with a warm, friendly face and eyes that danced with a history of adventure. He had been a singer, an acrobat, even a circus performer. But now, he told Mr. Fogg, he yearned for a quiet, steady life. The interview was characteristically brief. "Your name?" Fogg asked. "Jean, but they call me Passepartout," the Frenchman replied with a cheerful air. "You wish to be my valet?" "Yes, sir. I'm punctual and loyal. I came to London seeking peace and regularity. Peace and regularity you shall have," Mr. Fogg stated, his expression unchanged. "My habits never vary. Serve me well, and you will find this place suitable." Passepartout accepted with a sigh of relief. After years of tumbling through life, a predictable existence sounded like paradise. Little did he know, his idea of a quiet life was about to be turned completely upside down. As Passepartout stepped into his new master's home, he was struck by its peculiar atmosphere. The furniture was elegant but starkly simple. There were no paintings, no decorations, no family photos to hint at a personal history. The only signs of life were the clocks, one in every room, all ticking in perfect, unnerving unison. "This is the home of a man who loves order more than life itself," Passepartout murmured to himself. "Well, at least it will be restful." He was blissfully unaware that in less than 48 hours, he would be racing across Europe, with London and his dreams of a quiet life fading into the distance. Mr. Fogg's perfectly ordered world was on the brink of an extraordinary disruption, one that would send them on the adventure of a lifetime. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into a classic story. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter of this incredible tale. See you next time.